Good evening, Your Royal Highnesses, parents, colleagues, and most importantly, our class of 2025. Congratulations. It is truly an honor to be elected as your speaker. As I sat down to write this speech, I found myself reflecting on the past 10 years and what moments felt most meaningful to share. I was overwhelmed with the memories of all the ways I've been lucky enough to know you and now to graduate alongside you. From saying hello in the hallways and sharing quick smiles to watching you grow, and of course, my steady reminder, nice words or no words. Somehow that phrase seemed to follow you everywhere, from the classroom to the dorms and beyond. I remember your squeals of mischief echoing through the dorm halls as you turned common rooms into chaotic playgrounds. I remember the collective groans when you realized I was on duty because you knew how particular I was about room checks. I remember my dog startled awake by your late night noises after lights out. And I remember your tears, homesick, frustrated, joyful, or heartbroken. Moments that showed how deeply you feel and care. I watched you really grow up. And for those of you I didn't teach or live with, through shared anecdotes from my colleagues, I was still lucky enough to be on the sidelines of your growth through the small, everyday moments. Walking beside you during co-curriculars, having conversations in the hallways about tap dancing, about mayhem, about the way the world works, about the way, or sometimes doesn't work. Watching you dance, sing, debate, create, you filled the school with life. As a teacher, I saw your writing sharpen, your ideas deepen, and your support for one another grow stronger. I listened as you wrestled with the big questions, what love means, what justice demands, and I watched you gather strength and empathy, learning to lift others as you found your own footing. And through all this, your class taught me so much. You taught me patience. Patience beyond what I ever thought possible. Between your, let's say, creative attendance records, your bold dress code choices, your never-ending experiments with boundaries, you kept us on our toes. But I'm genuinely grateful. You reminded me about passion and excitement, how to keep my own spark alive while watching yours. And most of all, you reminded me that words, even the small, simple ones, matter. Hearing you remind one another, whether playfully or seriously, nice words or no words, was a reminder that kindness does ripple outward. It was yet another way you showed me that my words carry weight, and with that comes real responsibility. So thank you. Now, while that phrase isn't a full philosophy for life, it is an important starting point, because the way you show up for each other, with words, with actions, it matters. It always will. Your class has a special spirit, bold, boundary-pushing, occasionally feisty, and wonderfully loud. I admire that about you. But as you step into this next chapter, remember, there's a time to push and a time to pause, a time to be loud and a time to listen, a time to fight and a time to be tender. So challenge the system. Please challenge it. But do it with kindness. Do it with intention. You have seen firsthand the hardships and complexities that others might overlook. As graduates of King's Academy, you're uniquely equipped to question the world around you with both insight and integrity. So in this next chapter, carry with you every experience, the struggles and the triumphs, because they've shaped who you are. Let them ground you, not hold you back. Be courageous, stay rooted, keep an open mind. And most importantly, remember that the connections you've built don't end here. Your support system, me and your teachers included, will always be by your side when you need us. And now that you're stepping into adulthood, it's no longer just nice words or no words. You've outgrown that. Now, it's nice words or no words or noteworthy words. Be kind, be bold, be intentional, be true to who you are, and be proud, so very proud of how far you've come. I know we are. I am so excited to watch you walk across the stage tomorrow. Class of 2025, congratulations.